Hello, everyone. I am Elena, your host for today. If you are new here, I want to share that we post a new English lesson video every single day on this channel to help you improve your English step by step in a simple and natural style. In this episode, you will work on one of the most vital skills for true fluency, something that can totally transform the way you speak English. Today, we will master how to stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English. And not just that, you will also practice real daily life situations with me, so you can talk more naturally, more confidently, and more like a native speaker. Many English learners understand English, but when they try to talk, they feel slow. They feel stuck because they are translating every sentence from their native language into English. This habit makes speaking hard, and it breaks your smooth rhythm. But do not worry. In this lesson, I will guide you step by step to train your brain to think in English easily and naturally. We will go through real-life scenarios, daily chats, and simple practice drills that will help you reply faster, build sentences naturally, and express your thoughts without delay. You will learn how to form ideas straight in English, how to react in conversations, and how to develop a natural speaking pace. By the end of this video, you will feel more confident when speaking. You will grasp how to stop translating, and most importantly, you will start thinking in English without even realizing it. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon if you want to keep improving your English every day with simple, practical lessons like this. So take a deep breath, relax your mind, and get ready to train your brain in a fresh way. Let us begin. Let us start with something very simple and very vital right now. As you are listening to me, I want you to notice something about your thinking. When you hear English, do you understand it directly, or do you quietly translate it into your native language first and then understand it? Take a moment and be honest with yourself, since this is the main point that decides your fluency. Most learners translate, and it feels normal at first because your brain is used to your first language. So when you hear a sentence like, "I am walking to the park," your brain rapidly turns it into your own language, and then you understand it. But here is the issue. When you want to speak, your brain does the reverse. You first create the sentence in your native language, then translate it into English, and only then you speak. This process takes time, and that is why you feel slow, unsure, and sometimes even nervous. Now picture something different. Picture you hear, "I am thirsty," and you do not translate it. You just sense it. You grasp it instantly, like a reflex. And when you want to speak, you do not think in another language. You simply say, "I am thirsty." This is what thinking in English feels like: fast, natural, and effortless. So today, we will train your brain step by step to move away from translation and move toward direct thinking. But do not worry. We will not rush. We will do it slowly with simple ideas and real-life cases, so your brain can adjust comfortably. Let us begin with a small drill. I want you to look around you. Maybe you are sitting in your kitchen. Maybe you are holding your book. Maybe you are lying on your sofa. Now do not name these things in your native language. Try to say them in your mind. Table, lamp, floor, window. Very simple words, but very strong, because now you are linking directly with English without translation. Now, let us go one step further. Try to make small sentences in your mind. Listen. I am sitting. Think it. I am sitting. Listen. I am listening. Echo that in your mind. I am listening. Listen. I am learning English. Your turn. I am learning English. Keep it slow. Do not worry about perfect grammar. The goal here is not perfection. The goal is connection. The connection between your thoughts and the English language. You might feel a little uneasy. Maybe your brain wants to go back to translation. That is okay. This is fully normal because you are training your brain in a fresh way, and every new skill feels strange at the start. But if you continue slowly, gently, your brain will start accepting this new habit. Now, let us practice with a real-life case. Picture it is morning. You just got up. Instead of thinking in your native language, try to think in English. Listen. I got up. Think it. I got up. Listen. I feel tired. Echo that. I feel tired. Listen. I need coffee. Your turn. I need coffee. Listen. I should leave my bed. Say it in your mind. I should leave my bed. Say these sentences slowly in your mind and feel them. Do not translate them. Let us do it together. I will say a sentence and you repeat it in your mind. And also try to picture the situation. Listen. I just got up. Think it. I just got up. Listen. I feel a bit exhausted. Echo that. I feel a bit exhausted. Listen. I want to drink coffee. Your turn. I want to drink coffee. Listen. I need to start my day. Think it. I need to start my day. Good. Keep going. Now, we add a little more detail. Listen. I got up late today. Think it. I got up late today. Listen. I need to rush. Echo that. I need to rush. Listen. I will take a fast shower. Your turn. I will take a fast shower. Listen. I will eat toast. Say it in your mind. I will eat toast. As you repeat these sentences, try to see the actions in your mind like a movie. This is very vital because thinking in English is not only about words. It is about images, feelings, and situations. The more you connect English with real images and real feelings, the less you will need translation and the faster you will understand and speak. Now, let us move into a short chat. Picture you meet a friend in the morning. I will guide you and you reply in your mind in English. Do not translate, just react. Your friend says, "Good morning. How are you?" You reply, "I am good, just a bit exhausted." Think it. I am good, just a bit exhausted. Good. Now, your friend says, "Did you sleep well?" You reply, "Not really. I slept badly." Echo that. Not really. I slept badly. Nice. Keep going. Your friend says, "What are you doing today?" You reply, "I have some things to do, and I will study English." Your turn. I have some things to do, and I will study English. As you do this, notice something. You are not translating every word. You are grasping the situation and replying naturally. This is exactly how native speakers think. They do not translate, they reply. Now, let us slow down and think for a moment. Thinking in English does not mean using hard words or speaking fast. It simply means using simple English directly, without going through another language. Even basic sentences can make you fluent if you use them naturally. Let us practice another case. Picture you are at home in the afternoon. You feel a little thirsty. Start thinking. Listen. I am thirsty. Think it. I am thirsty. Listen. I should drink something. Echo that. I should drink something. Listen. Maybe I will make coffee. Your turn. Maybe I will make coffee. Listen. I want something light. Say it in your mind. I want something light. Keep it simple, but keep it in English. Now, let us turn this into a chat. Picture someone asks you, "What are you doing?" You reply, "I am making coffee." Think it. I am making coffee. They ask, "Are you thirsty?" You reply, "Yes, a little." Echo that. Yes, a little. They say, "What will you drink?" You reply, "Maybe some juice." Your turn. Maybe some juice. Very simple, but very strong, because you are training your brain to reply instantly without stopping, without translating. Now, I want you to do something vital. Do not try to be perfect. Many learners stop speaking because they are scared of mistakes. But mistakes are part of learning. If you wait for perfect grammar, you will never speak freely. So instead, focus on flow, focus on expression, focus on communication. Let us do a fast thinking drill. I will give you a situation and you create sentences in your mind. Case. You are going outside, maybe to the store. Start thinking. Listen. I am going outside. Think it. I am going outside. Listen. I need to find some items. Echo that. I need to find some items. Listen. I will take my bag. Your turn. I will take my bag. Listen. I should take cash. Say it in your mind. I should take cash. Listen. It looks warm today. Think it. It looks warm today. Keep going. Do not stop. Let your thoughts flow in English. Even if the sentences are simple, that is perfect. Now picture you meet someone outside. They say, "Where are you going?" You reply, "I am going to the store." Think it. I am going to the store. They say, "What do you need?" You reply, "I need some fruit." Echo that. I need some fruit. They say, "Okay, see you later." You reply, "See you." Your turn. See you. This is real communication. Simple, natural, and fast. Now, take a deep breath and notice how you feel. Maybe a little more comfortable. Maybe a little more confident. This is the start of thinking in English, and with practice, it will become easier and faster. From now on, try to use English in small moments of your day, when you get up, when you eat, when you walk, when you think. Do not wait for a perfect time. Create small English thoughts again and again, because fluency is not built in one day. It is built in small moments repeated every day. And right now, you are already taking that step. Now, let us continue and take your thinking skill one step deeper. Because now that you have started forming simple thoughts in English, the next step is to make those thoughts more natural, more connected, and more expressive, without going back to translation. Right now, many learners can say basic sentences like, I am drinking, or I am going outside. But when they want to say something longer, they get stuck because their brain starts hunting for grammar rules or translating from their native language. Now we will train your brain to link ideas smoothly, just like a native speaker. Let us begin with a simple idea. Instead of thinking in single sentences, start thinking in short chains, small linked thoughts. For example, instead of thinking only, I am drinking coffee, you can expand it. Listen. I am drinking coffee because I feel tired. Think it. I am drinking coffee because I feel tired. Or, listen. I am drinking coffee and I want to relax. Echo that. I am drinking coffee and I want to relax. Now, let us practice together. I will give you a base sentence and we will slowly build on it. Stay relaxed and repeat in your mind. Listen. I am at home. Think it. I am at home. Now add something. Listen. I am at home and I am feeling bored. Echo that. I am at home and I am feeling bored. Good. Now expand. Listen. I am at home and I am feeling bored, so I want to do something. Your turn. I am at home and I am feeling bored, so I want to do something. Very nice. This is how real thinking works. It grows step by step. Let us try another one. Listen. I am using my laptop. Think it. I am using my laptop. Expand it. Listen. I am using my laptop because I have some free time. Echo that. I am using my laptop because I have some free time. Now go further. Listen. I am using my laptop because I have some free time and I want to watch something fun. Your turn. I am using my laptop because I have some free time and I want to watch something fun. Do you see what is happening? You are not translating. You are building thoughts naturally. This is exactly how fluency grows. Now let us move into a real-life case. Picture you are sitting in your room in the evening, maybe after a long day. Start thinking in English slowly. Listen. I feel exhausted today. Think it. I feel exhausted today. Listen. I had a busy day. Echo that. I had a busy day. Listen. I want to rest. Your turn. I want to rest. Listen. Maybe I will watch something. Say it in your mind. Maybe I will watch something. Listen. Or maybe I will talk to a friend. Think it. Or maybe I will talk to a friend. Now let us turn this into a chat. I will guide you again and you reply naturally in your mind. Someone asks you, "How was your day?" You reply, "It was busy. I had a lot of work." Think it. It was busy. I had a lot of work. They ask, "Are you exhausted?" You reply, "Yes, I feel very exhausted." Echo that. Yes, I feel very exhausted. They say, "What will you do now?" You reply, "I think I will rest and maybe watch something." Your turn. I think I will rest and maybe watch something. Very good. Keep following this flow. Do not stop. Do not translate. Just stay inside the situation. Now, let us add feelings, because real communication is not only about actions, it is also about feelings. When you think in English, try to include how you feel. For example, instead of saying, "I am at home," you can say, "I am at home and I feel calm." Or, "I am at home, but I feel bored." Let us practice this together. I will give you situations and you create feeling sentences in your mind. You are eating your favorite meal. Think, "I love this meal. It tastes really good. I feel happy when I eat this." Your turn. I love this meal. It tastes really good. I feel happy when I eat this. Now you are waiting for something, maybe an email. Think, "I am waiting. I feel a little nervous. I hope everything is okay." Echo that. I am waiting. I feel a little nervous. I hope everything is okay. Now you are learning English right now. Think, "I am learning English. I want to improve. I feel motivated." Say it in your mind. I am learning English. I want to improve. I feel motivated. This is strong because now you are not just using English. You are living in English. Now, let us move into a slightly longer chat, something closer to real life. Picture you meet a friend after a few days. Your friend says, "Hey, long time no see. Where have you been?" You reply, "I was busy with work. I did not have much time." Think it. I was busy with work. I did not have much time. Your friend says, "Oh, are you free now?" You reply, "Yes, a little. I just wanted to relax." Echo that. Yes, a little. I just wanted to relax. Your friend says, "Let us go somewhere." You reply, "That sounds good. I also need a break." Your turn. That sounds good. I also need a break. Keep going. Stay in the flow. Do not translate. Just reply. Now, let us do something very vital. We will slow down your thinking to make it clearer, because sometimes learners try to think too fast and then they panic. So instead, think slowly but directly in English. For example, think in your mind, "I am sitting." Pause. "I am listening." Pause. "I am learning." This slow thinking trains your brain to stay in English without pressure. And with time, your speed will increase naturally. Now, let us do a guided thinking drill. I want you to picture your evening routine from start to end and describe it in English in your mind. Start now. Think it. I finish my work. I go home. I feel exhausted. I sit down. I check my phone. I talk to my family. I eat dinner. I relax. I go to sleep. Very simple, but very effective because you are thinking in a series like a story. Now, let us turn this into a chat. Picture someone asks you, "What do you do in the evening?" You reply, "I usually go home, then I eat dinner, and I relax." Think it. I usually go home, then I eat dinner, and I relax. They ask, "Do you read books?" You reply, "Sometimes, but not always." Echo that. Sometimes, but not always. They ask, "Do you study English?" You reply, "Yes, I try to practice every day." Your turn. Yes, I try to practice every day. Excellent. This is real communication, and you are doing it step by step. Now, I want to remind you of something very vital. Thinking in English is not about knowing thousands of words. It is about using the words you already know in a natural way. Many learners already know enough vocabulary, but they do not use it because they are stuck in translation. So from today, focus on using simple English again and again in different situations. Let us practice one more case. Picture you are planning something for tomorrow. Start thinking. Listen. Tomorrow I will get up early. I have some things to do. I need to get ready. I will try to be on time. I also want to study English. Now, turn it into a chat. Someone asks, "What are your plans for tomorrow?" You reply, "I will get up early and I have some things to do." Think it. I will get up early and I have some things to do. They ask, "Will you be busy?" You reply, "Yes, but I will try to find some free time." Echo that. Yes, but I will try to find some free time. They say, "That is good." You reply, "Yes, I want to stay active." Your turn. Yes, I want to stay active. Very nice. Keep feeling this flow. This is how your brain learns. And now, take a moment and notice something. You are already thinking more in English than before. Maybe not perfectly, but more naturally. And that is progress. Keep going. Keep practicing. Because every small thought, every small sentence is building your fluency. Now, let us move forward and train your brain to react faster in English. Because one of the biggest issues learners face is not understanding, but replying quickly. You may grasp everything, but when it is your turn to speak, there is a pause. Your mind becomes blank, and you start translating again. Now, we will build your instant reply step by step. First, grasp this clearly. Native speakers do not think about grammar when they speak. They react. They hear something and they reply instantly. This is what we will practice now, reacting in English without stopping. Let us begin with very simple replies. I will say a sentence and you reply in your mind instantly. Do not wait. Do not translate. Just react. Someone says, "Are you busy?" You reply, "A little, but I can talk." Think it. A little, but I can talk. Good. Now, do you like tea? You reply, yes, I like it. Echo that. Yes, I like it. Nice. Where are you going? You reply, I am going outside. Your turn. I am going outside. Perfect. Now, let us make it slightly more natural. Add a little detail. Are you busy? You reply, a little. I have some work. Think it. A little. I have some work. Do you like tea? You reply, yes, I drink it every day. Echo that. Yes, I drink it every day. Where are you going? You reply, I am going to the store. Your turn. I am going to the store. Do you see the difference? You are not just replying, you are expressing more and still staying simple. Now, let us practice reactions with feelings, because real chats always include feelings. I will give you situations and you reply naturally. Someone says, I bought a new car. You reply, that is great. I am happy for you. Think it. That is great. I am happy for you. Someone says, I feel exhausted today. You reply, yeah, I feel exhausted too. Echo that. Yeah, I feel exhausted too. Someone says, this meal is really good. You reply, yes, it tastes amazing. Your turn. Yes, it tastes amazing. Very good. Keep going. Now, let us do a short, fast chat. Try to stay relaxed and reply without translating. Hey, what are you doing? You reply, I am just relaxing. Think it. I am just relaxing. Are you free now? You reply, yes, a little. Echo that. Yes, a little. Do you want to go out? You reply, maybe. Where do you want to go? Your turn. Maybe. Where do you want to go? Let us go for a walk. You reply, okay, that sounds nice. Say it in your mind. Okay, that sounds nice. Excellent. This is real communication. Short, natural, and smooth. Now let us train something even more vital. Thinking in English when you do not know the exact word, because many learners stop speaking when they forget a word, and then they switch back to their native language. But fluent speakers do not stop. They explain. For example, if you do not know the word stapler, you can say, the tool that joins paper. If you do not know the word remote, you can say, something you use to control the TV. This is called thinking around the word, and it is a very strong skill. Let us practice this. I will give you ideas and you explain them in simple English. Think about a dishwasher. Say in your mind, it is a machine that washes plates. Good. Now think about an umbrella. Say, it is something we use when it rains. Nice. Now think about a calendar. Say, it shows me the date. Very good. Now you are not stuck anymore. You can always express your idea. Now, let us move into a real-life case. Picture you are at a shop and you want to buy something. Start thinking in English. Listen, I need something. I will ask the seller. I am looking for this item. Now, let us turn it into a chat. You say, excuse me, do you have this? The seller says, yes, what do you need? You reply, I need something to drink. Think it. I need something to drink. The seller says, "We have water and soda." You reply, "I will take soda." Echo that. "I will take soda." Very simple, but very natural. Now, let us make it a little more detailed. The seller asks, "Which one do you want?" You reply, "I want the cold one." Your turn. "I want the cold one." They say, "Anything else?" You reply, "No, that is all." Say it in your mind. "No, that is all." Perfect. Keep feeling the flow. Now, let us practice thinking in English during small daily acts, because this is where real fluency grows. Not in long speeches, but in small moments. Picture you are walking. Think, "I am walking. The weather is nice. I feel relaxed. I see people around me." Picture you are eating. Think, "I am eating. This meal is good. I like the taste." Picture you are using your phone. Think, "I am checking my phone. I am reading messages. I will reply later." These small thoughts may look simple, but they are building your habit, and habits create fluency. Now, let us practice a longer chat. Stay calm and reply naturally. Someone says, "What did you do today?" You reply, "I had a normal day. I worked, and then I rested." Think it. I had a normal day. I worked, and then I rested. They ask, "Was it a busy day?" You reply, "Yes, a little, but not too much." Echo that. "Yes, a little, but not too much." They ask, "What will you do now?" You reply, "I think I will relax and maybe watch something." Your turn. "I think I will relax and maybe watch something." Very nice. Keep going. Now I want you to focus on one vital habit. Stop trying to translate full sentences. Instead, think in small chunks, small bits of English. For example, instead of thinking a long sentence in your native language and translating it, just think, "I feel exhausted. I want rest. I will sleep." Short, clear, and direct. Let us practice this chunk method. Think, "I am thirsty. I need water. I will drink now." Think, "I am busy. I have work. I will do it later." Think, "I feel happy. I like this. This is good. Very good." This is how your brain becomes faster. Now, take a moment and notice your thinking again. You are not translating as much as before. You are reacting. You are forming ideas directly. And this is the real progress. Keep reminding yourself, simple English is strong. Fast thinking is strong. And daily practice is the key. And you are doing exactly that, step by step. Now, let us go even deeper and start building your skill to think in English for longer situations. Because real fluency is not just about short replies. It is about staying in English for a longer time without switching back to your native language. Right now, many learners can say small sentences, but after 2 or 3 lines, their mind goes blank or they start translating again. Now, we will train your brain to stay in English endlessly, like a natural flow. Let us begin with a simple storytelling drill. Do not worry, it will be easy and very effective. I want you to picture your day from morning to now and describe it slowly in your mind in English. Start like this. Listen. Today I got up. I felt a little tired. I left my bed. I started my day. Keep going. I did my work. I used my phone. I ate something. I took some rest. Now, try to link your ideas. Listen. Today I got up and I felt a little tired, but I still started my day. I did some work and then I took a short break. After that, I used my phone and relaxed. Think that through. Very good. This is how you build a natural flow. Now, let us boost it by adding feelings and reasons. Listen. I got up late because I slept late. I felt exhausted, so I wanted to rest. I worked a lot, so I needed a break. Do you notice the difference? Now, your thoughts are becoming more natural, more human, and more fluent. Now, let us turn this into a chat. Picture someone asks you, "How was your day?" Now, instead of giving a short reply, try to speak a little longer in your mind. You reply, "My day was okay. I got up a bit late and I felt exhausted, but I still did my work. After that, I took some rest and used my phone." Think it. My day was okay. I got up a bit late and I felt exhausted, but I still did my work. After that, I took some rest and used my phone. Very nice. You are now speaking in a flow, not just in single sentences. Let us practice another case. Picture you are talking about your plans. Start thinking. Listen. Tomorrow I will get up early. I have some things to do. I want to finish my work. I also want to practice English. Now, link your thoughts. Listen. Tomorrow I will get up early because I have some things to do. I want to finish everything on time. And I also want to practice English. Now, turn it into a chat. Someone asks, "What are your plans for tomorrow?" You reply, "I will get up early because I have some things to do. I want to finish everything, and then I will practice English." Your turn. I will get up early because I have some things to do. I want to finish everything, and then I will practice English. Excellent. This is how fluent speaking works. Linked, smooth, and clear. Now, let us train your brain to describe things, because description is a very vital part of thinking in English. Look around you again. Choose something near you, maybe your laptop or your room. Now, describe it in English in your mind. For example, listen. This is my laptop. It is in my hand. I use it every day. It helps me learn English. Now, expand it. Listen, this is my laptop. I use it every day. It helps me learn English, and I spend a lot of time on it. Very good. Now, try with another thing. Maybe your room. Think. This is my room. It is quiet. I feel comfortable here. I like to sit here. Now, link it. This is my room. It is quiet and comfortable. I like to sit here and relax. Excellent. You are building real thinking skills. Now let us move into a more natural chat, something that happens often in daily life. Picture someone asks, "Where are you right now?" You reply, "I am at home. I am sitting in my room." Think it. I am at home. I am sitting in my room. They ask, "What are you doing?" You reply, "I am learning English and I am practicing speaking." Echo that. I am learning English and I am practicing speaking. They say, that is good. You reply, yes, I want to improve. Your turn. Yes, I want to improve. Very nice. Keep feeling the flow. Now let us add one more vital skill, giving opinions. Because fluent speakers do not just describe, they also share what they think. For example, instead of saying, this meal is good, you can say, I think this meal is really good. Or, I like this meal because it tastes nice. Let us practice this. Think. I like learning English. Now expand. I like learning English because it helps me communicate. Good. Think. I enjoy reading books. Now expand. I enjoy reading books because they are fun. Now use it in a chat. Someone asks, do you like learning English? You reply, yes, I like it because it helps me connect with people. Your turn. Yes, I like it because it helps me connect with people. Perfect. This is natural communication. Now, let us do a longer guided chat. Stay relaxed and reply naturally. Someone says, what do you usually do in your free time? You reply, in my free time, I like to relax. Sometimes I use my laptop, and sometimes I watch videos. Think it. In my free time, I like to relax. Sometimes I use my laptop, and sometimes I watch videos. They ask, do you study English every day? You reply, yes, I try to practice every day, even if it is for a short time. Echo that. Yes, I try to practice every day, even if it is for a short time. They say, why do you practice every day? You reply, because I want to improve and I want to speak fluently. Your turn. Because I want to improve and I want to speak fluently. Very good. Now you are expressing ideas, reasons, and feelings. Now take a moment and think about your progress. At the start, you were thinking in single words, then small sentences. Now you are thinking in linked ideas and even small chats. This is a big step. And recall, fluency is not about being perfect. It is about being comfortable. Comfortable with simple English. Comfortable with expressing your thoughts. So keep practicing like this. Small situations, small chats every day. Because the more you stay in English, the more natural it becomes. And slowly, without even noticing, you will stop translating and you will start thinking in English. Now let us take another vital step and train your brain to think in English even when situations become a little unexpected. Because in real life, chats are not always simple. Sometimes people ask something different. Sometimes you need to reply quickly. And sometimes you do not have time to think slowly. Now we will practice staying in English even when things are not planned. First, grasp this clearly. You do not need perfect sentences to communicate. You just need clear ideas. Many learners freeze because they try to create perfect grammar in their mind. But fluent speakers focus on meaning, not perfection. So from now on, focus on expressing your idea, even if the sentence is simple. Let us begin with quick reaction cases. I will give you small, unexpected questions, and you reply instantly in your mind without translating. Someone asks, "Why are you late?" You reply, "I was busy. I had some things to do. Think it. I was busy. I had some things to do. Good. Now, what happened? You reply, nothing serious. I was just exhausted. Echo that. Nothing serious. I was just exhausted. Can you help me? You reply, yes, I will try. Your turn. Yes, I will try. Very good. Keep your replies simple and direct. Now, let us make it slightly more natural. Add a little explanation. Why are you late? You reply, I was busy. I had some work to finish. Think it. I was busy. I had some work to finish. What happened? You reply, nothing serious. I just felt exhausted today. Echo that. Nothing serious. I just felt exhausted today. Can you help me? You reply, yes, I will try to help you. Your turn. Yes, I will try to help you. Excellent. This is how you stay in control of your thoughts. Now, let us practice a real-life case. Picture you receive a phone call. You do not have time to prepare. You must reply instantly. The other person says, "Hey, where are you?" You reply, "I am at home." Think it. I am at home. They ask, "What are you doing?" You reply, "I am just relaxing." Echo that. I am just relaxing. They say, "Can you come outside?" You reply, "Maybe, give me some time." Your turn. Maybe, give me some time. Very good. Keep going. Stay calm. Stay in English. Now, let us make it a little more detailed. The person says, "Can you come now?" You reply, "I need a few minutes. I am finishing something." Think it. I need a few minutes. I am finishing something. They say, "Okay, I will wait." You reply, "All right, I will come soon." Echo that. "All right, I will come soon." Perfect. You are reacting naturally. Now, let us train your brain to handle confusion, because sometimes you do not understand everything, and that is okay. Fluent speakers ask for clarity. For example, if you do not grasp something, you can say, "Can you repeat that?" Or, "I did not understand." Or, "Can you say it again?" Let us practice this. Someone says something fast you do not understand. You reply, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Think it. "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Good. They say it again. Now, you reply, "Okay, now I understand." Echo that. "Okay, now I understand." This is very vital because now you are staying in English, even when you do not understand. Now, let us move into a daily life scenario. Picture you are talking to someone about your routine. They ask, "What do you usually do in the morning?" You reply, "In the morning, I get up and I start my day." Think it. In the morning, I get up and I start my day. They ask, "Do you feel exhausted in the morning?" You reply, "Sometimes I feel a little exhausted." Echo that. Sometimes I feel a little exhausted. They ask, "What do you do after that?" You reply, "I get ready and I begin my work." Your turn. I get ready and I begin my work. Very nice. Keep your replies flowing. Now, let us make it more natural. Add small details and feelings. In the morning, I get up. Sometimes I feel exhausted, but I still start my day. After that, I get ready and I try to stay active. Say it in your mind. Excellent. You are building natural speech patterns now. So let us practice something very strong. Thinking in English when you are alone, because this is the best time to train your brain. Picture you are sitting quietly and you start talking to yourself in English, not out loud, but in your mind. Listen, I am sitting here. I feel calm. I am thinking about my day. I want to improve my English. Now, expand it. Listen, I am sitting here and I feel calm. I am thinking about my day and I want to improve my English. This is internal chat, and it is one of the strongest ways to build fluency. Now, let us turn this into a scenario. Picture you are planning your evening. Think, I will finish my work, then I will relax. Maybe I will watch something. I also want to practice English. Now, link it. I will finish my work, then I will relax. Maybe I will watch something, and I also want to practice English. Very good. Keep going. Now, let us move into a longer chat. Stay relaxed and reply naturally. Someone says, "Do you like your daily routine?" You reply, "Yes, it is simple, but it works for me." Think it. Yes, it is simple, but it works for me. They ask, "Do you want to change anything?" You reply, "Maybe I want to manage my time better." Echo that. Maybe I want to manage my time better. They say, "That is a good idea." You reply, "Yes, I want to improve step by step." Your turn. Yes, I want to improve step by step. Excellent. Now, you are expressing thoughts, not just sentences. Now, let us train one more vital skill, staying in English even when you feel pressure, because sometimes you feel nervous, maybe when speaking to someone new or in a new situation. But instead of switching languages, stay with simple English. For example, if you feel nervous, think, "I feel nervous, but it is okay. I will try." Let us practice this. Picture you are talking to someone new. You feel a little nervous. Think, "I feel nervous, but I will try to speak. I will keep it simple. I will not worry about mistakes." This is how you control your mind. Now, take a moment and notice something. You are now able to handle different situations. Simple, unexpected, emotional, and even hard ones, all in English. And this is the real change, because now English is not just something you study, it is something you use, something you think in, something you live in. Keep practicing like this every day, in small moments, in real situations, in your own thoughts. Because the more you stay in English, the more natural it becomes. And step by step, you are becoming fluent, without pressure, without fear, just naturally. Now, let us take your fluency to the next level and train your brain to think in English without stopping, even when you speak for a longer time. Because real fluency means you can continue speaking, continue thinking, and continue expressing your ideas without feeling stuck. At this stage, you already know how to form sentences. You can reply. You can describe. But now we will practice staying in English for a longer flow, like telling a story, explaining something, or sharing your thoughts in detail. Let us begin with a guided speaking flow. I want you to picture that you are explaining your daily routine to someone, not just in short sentences, but in a continuous way. Start slowly in your mind. Listen. Every day I get up in the morning. Sometimes I feel a little tired, but I try to get up early. After that, I start my day. I usually do my work and I try to stay focused. Keep going. Do not stop. Listen. In the afternoon, I take a break. I relax for some time and I use my phone. Then I continue my work and I try to finish everything. Now continue. Listen. In the evening, I feel a little exhausted, so I try to relax. Sometimes I watch something and sometimes I talk to my family. Before sleeping, I think about my day and I plan for tomorrow. Very good. This is a full flow. You are thinking endlessly in English. So let us boost this by adding more natural phrases and small details. Listen. I usually get up in the morning. Sometimes I feel exhausted, but I still try to get up because I want to start my day on time. After that, I begin my work and I try to stay focused, even if I feel a little lazy. In the afternoon, I take a short break because I need some rest. I relax and sometimes I use my phone. After that, I continue my tasks and I try to complete them. In the evening, I feel exhausted, so I try to relax. Sometimes I watch something fun, and sometimes I just sit quietly. Before I go to sleep, I think about my day and I try to plan for tomorrow. Excellent. Now your thinking is more natural, more detailed, and more fluent. Now let us turn this into a chat. Picture someone asks you, "Can you tell me about your daily routine?" Instead of short replies, you now speak in a flow. You reply, "Yes, every day I get up in the morning. Sometimes I feel exhausted, but I still get up. After that, I start my day and I do my work. In the afternoon, I take a short break and I relax. Then I continue my work. In the evening, I try to relax, and before sleeping, I think about my day." Think it. Yes, every day I get up in the morning. Sometimes I feel exhausted, but I still get up. After that, I start my day and I do my work. In the afternoon, I take a short break and I relax. Then I continue my work. In the evening, I try to relax, and before sleeping, I think about my day. Very nice. This is real speaking. Now, let us practice another long case, describing your feelings and thoughts. Picture you are talking about your English learning journey. Start thinking. I am learning English and I want to improve. Sometimes it feels hard, but I keep practicing. I try to learn every day, even if it is a little. Now expand it. I am learning English because I want to speak fluently. Sometimes I feel confused, but I do not stop. I keep practicing and I try to stay consistent. Now turn it into a chat. Someone asks, "Why are you learning English?" You reply, "I am learning English because I want to speak fluently. Sometimes it feels hard, but I keep practicing and I try to get better every day." Think it. I am learning English because I want to speak fluently. Sometimes it feels hard, but I keep practicing and I try to get better every day. Excellent. Now you are expressing real thoughts. Now let us train your brain to stay in English during longer chats. I will guide you through a full chat and you stay in the flow. Someone says, "What are your goals?" You reply, "My goal is to improve my English and to speak more confidently." Think it. My goal is to improve my English and to speak more confidently. They ask, "How are you working on it?" You reply, "I practice every day, I listen, I speak, and I try to think in English. Echo that. I practice every day, I listen, I speak, and I try to think in English. They say, "Do you find it hard?" You reply, "Sometimes, but I do not stop. I keep trying." Your turn. Sometimes, but I do not stop. I keep trying. They say, "That is great." You reply, "Yes, I want to improve step by step." Say it in your mind. Yes, I want to improve step by step. Very good. Now you are having a complete chat. Now let us practice storytelling, because storytelling is a strong way to build fluency. Picture something simple, like a small event in your day, and describe it. Start. Today I went outside. I needed to find something. When I reached there, I saw many people. It was a little busy, but I finished my errands. Now expand. Today I went outside because I needed to find something. When I reached there, I saw many people. It was a little busy, but I did not take too much time. I finished my errands and then I came back home. Very good. Keep going. Now let us turn it into a chat. Someone asks, "What did you do today?" You reply, "Today I went outside because I needed to find something. It was a little busy, but I finished my errands and then I came back home." Think it. Today I went outside because I needed to find something. It was a little busy, but I finished my errands and then I came back home. Excellent. This is natural storytelling. Now, let us practice something very vital: staying in English even when you are thinking deeply. Sometimes you want to express your thoughts, your views, your ideas. Let us practice that. Think. I think learning English is vital. Now expand. I think learning English is vital because it helps me connect with people. Go further. I think learning English is vital because it helps me connect with people and it gives me more opportunities. Very good. Now use it in a chat. Someone asks, "Why is English important?" You reply, "I think English is important because it helps me connect with people and it gives me more opportunities." Your turn. I think English is important because it helps me connect with people and it gives me more opportunities. Perfect. Now you are thinking clearly and expressing your ideas smoothly. Now take a moment and notice your progress again. You are now able to think in English for longer periods. You can explain, describe, tell stories, and share your thoughts without stopping. This is a big step toward fluency. And recall, do not rush. Fluency grows slowly with practice, with patience, and with consistency. Keep thinking in English. Keep speaking in English, even in small moments, because every small effort is building your fluency, and you are moving forward step by step. Now let us move into a very strong stage of your fluency, where you start thinking in English automatically, even when you are not trying, because this is the real aim, not forcing yourself to think in English, but letting it happen naturally, like a habit. At this point, your brain is already getting used to English, but we need to strengthen this habit so that even in normal life situations, your thoughts begin in English without effort. Let us begin with something simple: your internal voice, the way you talk to yourself. Every person talks to themselves during the day, when making choices, when reacting, when thinking. So now we will train your internal voice to use English. Picture you are deciding something small, like what to do next. Start thinking, What should I do now? Maybe I should rest, or maybe I should do some work. I think I will start with something easy. Very good. This is natural thinking. Now picture you are doing something, like cleaning or fixing. Talk to yourself in English. I need to finish this. I will do it fast. This is not hard. I just need to focus. This kind of self-talk is very strong because it trains your brain endlessly without pressure. Now let us make it more real. Picture you are in a slightly stressful situation. Maybe you have a lot of work. Instead of thinking in your native language, stay in English. I have a lot to do. I feel a little stressed, but I will manage. I will do one thing at a time. Very good. Now you are controlling your thoughts in English. Now let us move into a real-life chat. Something very common. Asking for help. Picture you need help with something. Start thinking. I need help. I will ask someone. I hope they understand. Now turn it into a chat. You say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" The person says, "Yes, what do you need?" You reply, "I need some information." Think it. I need some information. They say, "Sure, tell me." You explain, "I am looking for something, but I am not sure." Echo that. I am looking for something, but I am not sure. Very good. Keep your sentences simple and clear. Now let us make it more natural. Add small details. I need some help. I am not sure about this. Can you explain it? I did not understand this part. Can you tell me again? Excellent. Now you are communicating clearly. Now let us practice thinking in English when you are recalling something, because memory is also part of thinking. Picture you are recalling your day. Think, today was a busy day. I did a lot of work. I felt exhausted, but I also felt good. Now expand it. Today was a busy day. I did a lot of work. I felt exhausted, but I also felt good because I finished everything. Very nice. This is natural thought. Now let us turn it into a chat. Someone asks, "How was your day?" You reply, "My day was busy. I did a lot of work. I felt exhausted, but I also felt good because I finished everything." Think it. My day was busy. I did a lot of work. I felt exhausted, but I also felt good because I finished everything. Perfect. This is how you speak naturally. Now let us train your brain to think in English when you are making choices, because this happens many times every day. Picture you are deciding what to eat. Think, what should I eat? I feel thirsty. I want something light. Maybe I will eat something simple. Now picture you are deciding what to do. What should I do now? I have some free time. I can relax or I can study. I think I will study. Very good. Keep practicing these small choices. Now let us move into a longer chat. Stay relaxed and reply naturally. Someone says, "What do you usually do when you have free time?" You reply, "When I have free time, I like to relax. Sometimes I watch something, and sometimes I just sit quietly." Think it. When I have free time, I like to relax. Sometimes I watch something, and sometimes I just sit quietly. They ask, "Do you ever feel bored?" You reply, "Yes, sometimes I feel bored, but I try to find something to do." Echo that. Yes, sometimes I feel bored, but I try to find something to do. They say, "That is good." You reply, "Yes, I try to stay active." Your turn. Yes, I try to stay active. Excellent. Now you are thinking and replying smoothly. Now let us practice thinking in English during movement, like walking or driving. Picture you are walking outside. Think, I am walking. The weather feels nice. I see people around. Everything feels calm. Now picture you are going somewhere. I am going out. I need to arrive on time. I hope everything goes well. Very good. This is real life thinking. Now let us train one more vital habit: staying in English even when you do not know what to say, because silence often makes learners switch languages. If you do not know what to say, use simple thinking. I am not sure. Let me think. I need a moment. Let us practice. Someone asks you something. You feel unsure. You reply, I am not sure. Let me think. Think it. I am not sure. Let me think. Then you continue. Maybe. I think I will try. Echo that. Maybe. I think I will try. Very good. Now you do not need to switch languages. Now take a moment and notice your thinking again. You are now thinking in English in many different situations. When you choose, when you recall, when you feel, when you speak. This means your brain is slowly changing its habit. And this is exactly what fluency looks like. Not perfect sentences, not hard words, but natural, simple, endless thinking. So keep practicing this every day in small moments in your daily life, because the more you use English in your thoughts, the more it becomes a part of you. And step by step, you are becoming fluent without pressure, without fear, just naturally. Now, let us move into one of the most vital stages of your fluency journey, where you begin to handle real chats with confidence, even when the chat becomes longer, more natural, and less controlled. Because in real life, people do not always speak slowly. They do not always follow simple patterns, and they do not always give you time to prepare. So now we will train your brain to stay in English during longer, flowing, real-life conversations. First, let us build your listening and replying connection. Because thinking in English is not only about your own thoughts, it is also about how you react to others. When someone speaks, you should not translate their sentence. You should grasp the idea and reply to the idea. Let us practice this together. I will guide you through a natural chat, and you reply step by step in your mind. Someone says, "Hey, I did not see you yesterday. Where were you?" You reply, "I was at home. I needed some rest." Think it. I was at home. I needed some rest. They say, "Were you feeling okay?" You reply, "Yes, I was just a little exhausted." Echo that. Yes, I was just a little exhausted. They say, did you do anything? You reply, not much. I just relaxed. Your turn. Not much. I just relaxed. Very good. Keep going. Now, let us make it a little more natural. Add small phrases. I was at home. I just needed some rest. I was a little exhausted, so I did not go out. I did not do much. I just relaxed. Excellent. This is how natural speech sounds. Now, let us continue the chat. They say, are you feeling better today? You reply, yes, I feel much better today. Think it. Yes, I feel much better today. They say, that is good. What are you doing now? You reply, right now I am practicing my English and I am relaxing. Echo that. Right now I am practicing my English and I am relaxing. Very nice. You are staying in English. Now let us move into another real-life case. Making plans with someone. This is very common and very useful. Someone says, do you want to go out later? You reply, maybe. What are you thinking? Think it. Maybe. What are you thinking? They say, we can go for a walk. You reply, that sounds nice. Echo that. That sounds nice. They say, what time? You reply, maybe in the evening. Your turn. Maybe in the evening. Very good. Keep it simple and natural. Now let us expand it a little more. Add your thoughts. Maybe I am a little tired now, but I can go later. Evening sounds good. I will be free. Excellent. Now you are expressing yourself more clearly. Now, let us practice something very vital, continuing a chat. Because many learners reply to one question and then stop. But fluent speakers continue talking. For example, if someone asks, what are you doing? Instead of saying only, I am relaxing, you can continue. I am relaxing. I had a busy day, so I needed some rest. Let us practice this. Someone asks, what did you do today? You reply, I worked and I also took some rest. It was a bit busy. Think it. I worked and I also took some rest. It was a bit busy. Good. Keep adding small details. Someone asks, do you like your routine? You reply, yes, I like it. It is simple and it helps me stay focused. Echo that. Yes, I like it. It is simple and it helps me stay focused. Very good. This is how you keep the chat alive. Now let us move into a slightly deeper chat, where you express views and thoughts more clearly. Someone says, do you think learning English is hard? You reply, sometimes it feels hard, but if you practice every day, it becomes easier. Think it. Sometimes it feels hard, but if you practice every day, it becomes easier. They say, how do you practice? You reply, I listen, I speak, and I try to think in English. Echo that. I listen, I speak, and I try to think in English. Excellent. Now you are sharing ideas. Now let us practice a longer chat flow. Stay relaxed and follow naturally. Someone says, "What are you trying to improve these days?" You reply, "I am trying to improve my English, especially my speaking." Your turn. I am trying to improve my English, especially my speaking. They ask, "How do you practice speaking?" You reply, "I practice every day. I try to think in English, and I also do chats like this." Say it in your mind. I practice every day. I try to think in English, and I also do chats like this. They say, "Do you see improvement?" You reply, "Yes, slowly. I feel more comfortable now." Echo that. "Yes, slowly. I feel more comfortable now." They say, "That is great." You reply, "Yes, I just need to keep going." Your turn. "Yes, I just need to keep going." Very good. Now you are handling full chats. Now let us train your brain to stay in English even when chats change direction, because in real life, topics change quickly. Picture this chat. Someone says, "What did you do today?" You reply, "I worked and then I relaxed." Suddenly they ask, "Do you like reading books?" You reply, "Yes, I like it. It helps me relax." Then they ask, "What kind of books do you like?" You reply, "I like simple and fun books." Very good. You are adapting and staying in English. Now, let us practice thinking in English during listening. I will say a sentence and you focus on grasping the meaning, not the words. Listen. I did not have much time today, so I finished my work fast. Now think. What is the idea? The idea is the person was busy and finished work quickly. This is how you should listen. Focus on meaning, not translation. Let us try another. Listen. I feel a little exhausted, but I still want to do something. The idea is the person is tired, but still active. Very good. This will make your replies faster. Now, let us move into one more full chat. Stay calm and reply naturally. Someone says, "How do you feel about your progress in English?" You reply, "I feel good. I think I am improving slowly." Think it. I feel good. I think I am improving slowly. They ask, "What helped you the most?" You reply, "Practicing every day and thinking in English." Echo that. Practicing every day and thinking in English. They ask, "Do you still find it hard?" You reply, "Sometimes, but not like before." Your turn. Sometimes, but not like before. They say, "That is great." You reply, "Yes, I just need to stay consistent." Say it in your mind. Yes, I just need to stay consistent. Excellent. Now you are expressing your journey. Now, take a moment and think again. You are now able to stay in English during longer chats. You can reply, continue, express ideas, and handle changes in topics. This is a major step toward fluency. And recall, real fluency is not about speaking perfectly. It is about staying in the chat, staying in English, and expressing your thoughts naturally. So keep practicing chats like this every day, even in your mind, because the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And step by step, you are becoming a confident English speaker. Now let us take your fluency even further and train your brain to think in English when you speak for a longer time without any help. Because in real life, no one guides you step by step. You have to continue on your own. Now we will practice solo thinking, where you create your own flow, your own sentences, and your own ideas fully in English. Let us begin with a simple but strong drill, speaking to yourself as if you are explaining something. Picture you are talking to someone, but this time you are leading the chat. You are not waiting for questions. You are speaking freely. Start in your mind. Today, I want to talk about my day. It was a normal day, but I learned something vital. I tried to stay focused, and I also practiced English. Keep going. Do not stop. I think practicing every day is very important, even if it is for a short time, because small practice helps a lot. Now continue. Sometimes I feel exhausted, but I still try to practice because I want to improve and I want to become fluent. Very good. This is solo thinking. You are not reacting, you are creating. Now, let us make it more natural. Add your feelings and personal thoughts. I feel that learning English is not easy, but it is possible if I stay consistent. I do not need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Excellent. Now your thinking is becoming more personal, more natural, and more fluent. Now, let us move into another case, explaining something to someone. Picture someone asks you, "How do you improve your English?" Now, instead of giving a short reply, explain it in your mind. I improve my English by practicing every day. I try to listen. I try to speak. And I try to think in English. I do not translate. I just use simple sentences and I repeat them. Now expand it. I also try to stay consistent. Even if I do not have much time, I still practice a little because I know that regular practice is vital. Very good. Now you are explaining clearly. Now let us practice describing a situation in detail. Picture you are describing your surroundings. Start. Right now, I am sitting. I am listening. I feel calm. Everything is quiet. I am focused on learning. Now expand it. Right now, I am sitting and listening closely. I feel calm and I am focused on learning. I want to improve my English and I am trying to stay in English. Excellent. This is endless thinking. Now let us move into a longer chat, but this time you will speak more and the other person will speak less, like in real life. Someone asks, "Tell me about your learning practice." You reply, "My learning practice has been fun. At first, it was hard. I used to translate everything and I felt slow. But now I am trying to think in English and I feel more comfortable." Continue. I still make mistakes, but I do not worry about them. I focus on speaking and I try to express my thoughts. Very good. Now you are speaking with confidence. Now let us train your brain to stay in English when you are thinking deeply about something, like your goals or your future. Start thinking in the future. I want to speak English fluently. I want to feel confident, and I want to connect easily. Now expand it. In the future, I want to speak English fluently because it will help me in many ways. I will be able to talk to more people, and I will have more opportunities. Very nice. This is meaningful thinking. Now, let us turn it into a chat. Someone asks, "What are your future goals?" You reply, "My goal is to speak English fluently. I want to feel confident and I want to connect easily with others." Think it. My goal is to speak English fluently. I want to feel confident and I want to connect easily with others. Excellent. Keep going. Now, let us practice something very vital: fixing yourself in English. Because sometimes you will make mistakes, and that is okay. But instead of stopping, you fix yourself and continue. For example, I go. I mean, I went outside. Or, I am go. I mean, I am going. Let us practice this. Think. Yesterday I go. I mean, I went outside. Good. I am study. I mean, I am studying English. Very good. Now you do not stop. You continue. Now let us move into a full speaking flow. I want you to speak in your mind for a longer time without stopping. I will guide you, but try to continue on your own. Start. Today I am practicing English. I want to improve my fluency. I know it takes time, but I am ready to learn. Continue. I try to think in English even when it feels hard. I do not want to translate. I just want to speak naturally. Keep going. Sometimes I feel slow, but I remind myself that practice will help me, and I will improve step by step. Excellent. This is real fluency practice. Now take a moment and notice something vital. You are now able to think in English for a long time without stopping, without translating, and without fear. This means your brain is becoming comfortable. And that is the aim. Keep practicing like this. Speak to yourself. Explain things. Describe cases. Share your thoughts. Because the more you use English freely, the more natural it becomes. And step by step, you are becoming fluent in a real, natural way. Now let us move into the final stage of your fluency training, where everything comes together: your thinking, your speaking, your replies, your confidence. Because now it is time to use everything you have practiced in one natural, endless flow, just like real life. At this stage, you are not just forming sentences. You are expressing yourself. You are thinking straight in English, and you are staying in English without effort. So now we will practice full, real-life communication, where you listen, think, reply, and continue, all in English. Let us begin with a complete daily life chat. Picture you meet someone and have a natural talk. Stay relaxed and follow the flow in your mind. Someone says, "Hey, how are you doing today?" You reply, "I am doing well, just a little exhausted, but it is okay." Think it. I am doing well, just a little exhausted, but it is okay. They say, "Why are you exhausted?" You reply, "I had a busy day. I had a lot of work to do." Echo that. I had a busy day. I had a lot of work to do. They say, "Did you finish everything?" You reply, "Yes, I finished most of it, and now I feel relaxed." Your turn. Yes, I finished most of it, and now I feel relaxed. Now continue. They say, "That is good. What are you doing now?" You reply, "Right now, I am practicing my English and I am trying to improve my speaking." Say it in your mind. Right now, I am practicing my English and I am trying to improve my speaking. They say, "Do you practice every day?" You reply, "Yes, I try to practice every day, even if it is for a short time." Think it. Yes, I try to practice every day, even if it is for a short time. Very good. Keep going. Stay in the chat. They say, Do you feel any difference now? You reply, yes, I feel more comfortable. I can think faster, and I do not translate as much as before. Echo that. Yes, I feel more comfortable. I can think faster, and I do not translate as much as before. They say, that is great progress. You reply, yes, I am happy with my progress, but I still want to improve more. Your turn. Yes, I am happy with my progress, but I still want to improve more. Excellent. This is a full, natural chat. Now, let us move into another case, expressing your thoughts in a more personal way. Picture someone asks, how do you feel when you speak English? You reply, before, I felt nervous and I used to translate everything, but now I feel more confident. I try to think in English and I speak more naturally. Think it. Before, I felt nervous and I used to translate everything, but now I feel more confident. I try to think in English and I speak more naturally. Continue. I still make mistakes, but I do not worry about them. I focus on connecting and I try to express my ideas. Echo that. I still make mistakes, but I do not worry about them. I focus on connecting and I try to express my ideas. Very nice. Now you are expressing your practice clearly. Now let us practice a longer solo speaking flow. This time you will speak more endlessly, like you are sharing your story. Start in your mind. I started learning English some time ago. At first, it was hard. I used to translate every sentence and I felt slow. But now I am changing my habit. I am trying to think in English and it is helping me. Continue. Now I try to use English in my daily life. When I get up, when I eat, when I think, I try to stay in English and it feels more natural. Keep going. I know I am not perfect, but I do not need to be perfect. I just need to keep practicing, and I will improve step by step. Excellent. This is real fluency, natural, endless, and confident. Now let us practice one more full chat, combining everything you have learned. Someone says, what advice would you give to someone learning English? You reply, I would say, do not translate. Try to think in English. Start with simple sentences and practice every day. Think it. I would say, do not translate. Try to think in English. Start with simple sentences and practice every day. They ask, what if they feel stuck? You reply, if they feel stuck, they should stay calm, use simple words, and continue speaking. Echo that. If they feel stuck, they should stay calm, use simple words, and continue speaking. They say, is daily practice vital? You reply, yes, daily practice is very important. Even a little practice every day can help a lot. Your turn. Yes, daily practice is very important. Even a little practice every day can help a lot. Very good. Now you are giving advice and speaking clearly. Now take a deep breath and reflect on your journey in this session. At the start, you were thinking in single words, then small sentences, then chats. And now you can think, speak, explain, and express all in English. This is real progress. And recall, fluency is not something that comes suddenly. It grows slowly, with practice, with patience, and with consistency. So from today, keep this habit. Think in English. When you get up, when you walk, when you eat, when you feel something, when you talk to yourself. Use simple English. Do not worry about mistakes and keep your thoughts flowing. Because the more you live in English, the more natural it becomes. And one day, you will notice something amazing. You are no longer translating. You are thinking, you are speaking, you are living in English. Now let us continue and strengthen everything you have learned by bringing your thinking and speaking together into one smooth, natural habit. Because fluency is not something you turn on. It becomes part of how you think, how you react, and how you express yourself every day. At this stage, you do not need to force yourself anymore. You just need to stay aware and gently guide your thoughts into English whenever you notice them, even in the smallest moments. Picture you wake up tomorrow morning, and instead of starting your day in your native language, you begin with a simple thought. I am awake. I feel a little sleepy. I need to get up. I will start my day. Then you continue. I should drink some water. I will check my phone. I need to get ready. You are not translating. You are just living the moment in English. Now picture you are getting ready. You look at yourself and think, I need to rush. I do not want to be late. I will finish this fast. These small thoughts are strong because they are real and they happen every day. Now picture you are eating. Think, I am eating. This tastes good. I like this. I feel better now. Now picture you are going outside. Think, I am going out. The weather looks nice. I hope everything goes well. All of this is natural thinking, and now it is happening in English. Now, let us bring this into a full, real-life flow from morning to evening, just like a normal day. Start. Today, I got up. I felt a little exhausted, but I got up and I started my day. I had some work, so I tried to stay focused. I finished some tasks and then I took a break. Continue. After that, I relaxed for some time. I used my phone and I felt better. Then I continued my work and I tried to complete everything. Keep going. In the evening, I felt tired, so I chose to relax. I watched something and I also practiced English. Now, I feel calm and I am ready to rest. This is your life in English. Simple, natural, and real. Now, let us bring everything into one final, long chat where you stay in English from start to end. Someone says, "How was your day?" You reply, "My day was good. I had some things to do and I stayed busy, but I also found some time to relax." Think it. My day was good. I had some things to do and I stayed busy, but I also found some time to relax. They ask, "Did you practice your English today?" You reply, "Yes, I practiced. I tried to think in English, and I also did some speaking practice." Echo that. "Yes, I practiced. I tried to think in English, and I also did some speaking practice. They ask, do you feel improvement? You reply, yes, I feel more comfortable now. I can think faster, and I do not translate like before. Your turn. Yes, I feel more comfortable now. I can think faster, and I do not translate like before. They say, that is really good. You reply, yes, I am happy, but I will keep practicing. Say it in your mind. Yes, I am happy, but I will keep practicing. Now continue the flow. They say, what will you do tomorrow? You reply, tomorrow I will try to get up early. I have some work, and I also want to practice English again. Think it. Tomorrow I will try to get up early. I have some work, and I also want to practice English again. They say, that is great. You reply, yes, I want to stay consistent because I know it will help me improve. Echo that. Yes, I want to stay consistent because I know it will help me improve. Very good. Now you are fully in control of your thinking. Now take a quiet moment and just think freely without any guide. Speak to yourself in your mind. I am learning English. I am improving. I feel more confident. I do not need to translate. I can think straight. I can express my ideas. I can speak. Stay in this feeling. Stay in this flow, because this is not just practice anymore. This is your fresh habit. And the more you continue like this every day, in small moments, in real cases, in your own thoughts, the more natural it becomes, until one day you do not even notice it anymore. Because English is no longer something you learn. It is something you use, something you think in, something you live with. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. I truly appreciate your time, your focus, and your effort, because choosing to practice like this, choosing to stay patient, and choosing to improve step by step is what really makes the difference. Right now, you are not the same learner who started this session. You have trained your mind. You have practiced thinking in English. You have spoken, reacted, and expressed your ideas naturally. And that is something to be proud of. Recall, you do not need to be perfect. You just need to be steady. Even a few minutes of thinking in English every day can change the way you speak, the way you understand, and the way you feel about the language. So, keep going. Keep practicing in small moments. Talk to yourself. Describe your day. React to situations. And stay in English as much as you can. And most importantly, trust yourself, because you are improving even when you do not notice it. If you found this lesson helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a new lesson. And you can continue improving your English every single day with me. Keep practicing, keep growing, and I will see you in the next lesson.